Hello, I'm Alisha. For those that don't know me, a couple things about me. I'm 17 years old and I come from a very loving family. I have 3 siblings and 2 loving parents. But another thing that you should know before I start this is that I'm not a very emotional person. So this testimony is really not just a testimony of how God changed me, but how He used me in such a way that it brought me to be emotional about it, and how He really broke my heart. So we were in El Salvador, and we were on the bus coming back from Mission Day, and we figured like, oh, okay, she would have been moved from like the kids that were there. But I was sitting on the bus and sitting next to one of my friends, and his parents were divorced. So I asked him about it because I didn't really know like what his parents, like how it happened, like how old he was. I asked him about it, and he said, my parents got divorced when I was 20 months old. And first that hit me, and I was like, he had barely even like knew his parents together. And then he continued to tell me about it, and he goes, but it's okay. And I'm sitting on the bus, and I'm sitting next to him like, that's not something that's okay. That's not something that you should have to go through. And so I was able to keep myself together, I was able to not do anything. As I said, I'm not emotional, so the fact that that touched me was incredible. It blew my mind. And then we had a team meeting, and one of the leaders was talking. And she said that they were at a church and the door was open, and they were like, why do you keep the door open? Wouldn't that like let the gangs in? Wouldn't that be dangerous? And they said, no, we keep the door open for the kids who need to run away from their homes. And we keep the door open so the kids, when they feel like they have nowhere to go, they can come here for refuge. And that was another thing that broke my heart. And I was sitting in the meeting, and I covered my mouth, and I'm just sitting there like, these kids feel like they have nowhere to go, so they have to run away from their homes because their family life is so bad. And the last thing that really got me was I was talking to my friend, and another one of our kids, another one of the people that went with us, had shared his testimony about his parents who had gotten divorced and how he didn't really know his dad, he didn't meet him until he was 2, and she told me his testimony, and I broke down crying. And like I said, I'm not an emotional person, so that doesn't happen to me. And even though he didn't actually tell me his testimony, a friend told me, it broke my heart, and it hurt me. And I come from a loving family that I have 2 parents, I have 3 siblings, they love me, I love them, I have a great family life. And this broke me. I have no identity with this, and it killed me to be there and hear these things, even now. So, as I was doing this, I was like, I need a minute, I need to be alone, I need to be with God. So I got in the shower, because we only had like 3 showers, and there was like 25 girls. Just let that sink in for a minute. So I get in the shower, and I'm in the shower, and I'm just praying like, God, you know, help these people, help the people who have been through parents getting divorced and that pain that they shouldn't have to go through so young. And God told me, I'm in the shower, and He just goes, they will be blessed for their trials. They will be blessed because of the struggles that they went through. And the people that I know that have been through this, people that I know who have parents that are divorced, are the most passionate people that I've ever met. They are all out for God. They are sold out. And it was amazing to me to see people that had such terrible lives in the past, had such struggles that they went through, were so passionate after a loving God. And just like everything that we sing today, like our God is greater and stronger than our troubles. Yeah. Like everything that we have been through, He's greater than those things. Yeah. And He is able to restore us to a better place and bring us higher than we could ever imagine. And that was something, the divorce part broke my heart. And the next day on the bus, again, in the morning, I told my boss about it, and again, I started crying because it was something that really touched me. And we were on the bus, and we were just talking and praying, and I went and prayed for everyone. And it was amazing to see that other people were touched by it too. That they understood that this is something that's not okay. This is something that needs to be dealt with, and this is something that needs to be addressed. And the kid who had shared his testimony, his name is Dante, he came up to me later that day, because he wasn't on my bus, we had 2 buses because our team was so big, but he came up to me later and he goes, Alisha, it is okay, because God gave you my stepdad. And that was the carrot on the cake that I lost it right then and there, and I was like, God is greater than anything we could ever go through. And this mission trip changed me forever, because I'm not a person to get up before you and start crying like this. This is not who I am. And God can move even when you don't want Him to. And He's there for you no matter what happens.
And so God can use you no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. And even if you have gone through things like that, He can still use you. He can still restore you. I had a leader talk to me, and she showed me Psalms 27:10. And it's, even though my father and my mother forsake me, God will accept me. Amen. And then I was talking on the bus about this, about 2 Corinthians 4. I don't have time to read it because it's kind of long. But it was talking about broken clays and how we must be broken for people to see what's inside. And so that has been my prayer as I came back from El Salvador. God broke my heart, and I want Him to continue to do that, even though I hate crying and I hate being emotional. But in order for us to reach people, we have to be broken first. And we have to be the people who are striving after God. And we have to be the people who are broken for His cause. And that's my testimony.